this video is just a quick update to let you know what's been going on since we landed and what we've got coming up in the near future.
So as you all already know, we have found our apartment we are in right now. We will link the video in the description box below, so just check out what the process was like. A lot of people have been asking for an apartment tour. That is coming soon. We just kind of want to make it our own first. Most of the things here were just from the old owner, so we just want to put our own touch on things, and then we'll take you around. So that is coming up, we promise.
So a big part of moving to a new country is obviously getting settled, getting set up into the system. We have our Hong Kong ID cards, which is great. The process was really straightforward. We had an appointment a few weeks ago where we went over a few information. They scanned some of our details and then they took our thumbprint. You actually completed like a form online beforehand, didn't you? So it made the process really straightforward. We then waited 10 days to go and pick up our real ID card. In the interim, they gave us a card, temporary card. And even just the collection was really straightforward. We just went to one window, handed over our temporary card, waited maximum 5 minutes, and went and collected and scanned our thumb again. And I'm told by some of the other teachers at my school that when we come back into Hong Kong, if we do go away, we can go to the Hong Kong residence line and we don't need a passport, we can just go boop, and they'll let us in.
And we're actually really lucky that ours was fairly smooth because we had our employment visa and dependent visa, and we sorted out a landing slip at the airport, whereas we both know some people that had to go across to Macau in order to get
to re-enter.
Yeah.
Some people, so if you're British, you can land in Hong Kong and be given a 6-month visa on arrival, but for some people have done that and they've had their employment visa issued after, you need to re-enter the country to activate that visa. So there are a lot of people having to do the Macau trip. But we're actually planning to go to Macau ourselves this weekend for a little quick trip on Saturday.
So voluntarily.
Yeah.
Alongside finding an apartment, a really important thing for us to do when we arrived was to find the best church for us. So we did spend 2 Sundays visiting 4 churches, and they all had great benefits, so it was quite hard to choose. So on the first Sunday, we went to Island Church, which was on Hong Kong Island. The thing we liked the most about the church was actually what it offered aside from the service. So there were loads of courses available, lots of kind of places to serve, work in the community. So we really liked that about the church. Later that afternoon, we went along to the Vine, which felt very familiar. It felt very similar to our last church in Sweden. So we recognised a lot of the songs. Everyone was really international. So it wasn't just an English speaking church, it actually was international. So people from all over the world, which we really liked. It was also a big church. I think they have 3 or 4 services a day, which I think just means there can be lots of opportunities for you to jump in, which is good. The next week we went to 2 more churches. So our first one was Sky City Church. It was in a really beautiful setting. So it was actually on the 75th floor of, it wasn't a hotel, it was just
It's just called Central Plaza.
A plaza.
Which is a very tall building.
It was on the 75th floor, which was a bit insane. But the people there were so welcoming. The moment we walked in on the first floor, these 2 girls were just making sure we knew where we were going. They kind of gave a buddy to us to make sure we got up to the 75th floor okay. There was food, which is always good. And actually afterwards, a group of locals and internationals took us out for lunch, which was amazing. Yeah, we couldn't have really asked for anything better for a first trip. And then in the evening, we went along to Lighthouse Church, which was a bit more similar to churches we've been to before. It was very lively, it was very fun. It was a bit smaller, so it had a very close-knit community, which we really liked. So all the churches had pros. We did have to kind of take a week to just think about it and discuss it, but we did settle for Sky City Church. So we went back there again last week and
The week before.
Okay, so we've been going for 3 weeks now.
Yeah,
so 3 weeks there. We love it. People are so nice. The preaching is really good. The worship is great. We already feel at home, which is what we wanted. So we're really happy.
Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation and renew a right spirit within me.
We are both a few weeks into our teaching jobs here in Hong Kong now. We have both gone out with some of our colleagues. We've both been able to meet each other's colleagues at least once as well, which is great. So we've all hung out. There's a lot of British people in both circles, so it doesn't feel too much like we're in Hong Kong when we're out with them, but everyone's really lovely, everyone's really friendly, and yeah, it's just been a great time. This is my first experience teaching, so it has been an experience. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm looking forward to getting more stuck in and learning more from on the job.
He's received some really good feedback. He's just been modest. He's doing great.
And Yinka's doing great in her new school.
Standard. It's been a super busy month, but a really enjoyable one, and we do have much more coming up in the months to come. So we have already scheduled to go on a junk boat trip, which is kind of as far as I can tell, it's a boat ride for a day with some drinks, some food, and yeah, it's basically a boat party, I think. I hope. Sounds fun. And then we're also going to a festival in November. So we've booked that. And we also want to start booking some trips. So to destinations close by. If you have any suggestions at all, please let us know. Let us know if it's possible to do it in a weekend trip or if we need to put a few days aside, just so we can try and schedule it into our school holidays, which we now both have. So yeah, we're really excited with what the next month looks like and up to the end of the year.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave a comment below if you want to see us do anything in particular in Hong Kong.